Hey, I'm Cadence Kidwell, proprietress here at Fuzzy Goat in Thomasville, Georgia. I'm going to be talking about Urth kits that are in the house and new bags, of course. And I'll be talking about what I'm wearing because, yes, I'm wearing a sweater with needles in it. So you can see all I'm talking about at fuzzygoatyarns.com. So let me just settle in because there's been so much fun going on around here. Lots of boxes going out with orders. I mean, oh my goodness, we're so grateful. Lots and lots of orders, and then lots of big boxes coming back in with new stuff that we can send out to you. So we have been taking pre-orders with our Urth trunk show when Emre was here visiting. And we picked your favorites to stock in the store. So let me show you the ones that we got. We've got, so these are in store, in stock. We can ship them out now. You won't have to wait for them to come from Turkey, which, you know, has been really hit hard by the earthquake. Thankfully, the Urth factories and the places, their team has been fine, but Emre tells us that every one of their team knows somebody who has, is missing or lost for sure. So we're grateful to be able to have these yarns from Turkey and to be able to do a little bit to help out Turkey as well when you buy these. So this is the satchel kit. I wish I had one to show you. If you see our video with Emre, he brought one with him. I can't wait to get one here in the store. And we have it in these two colors. I'm waving this picture around because the kit doesn't have a picture in it. But we have, this is called the dark, and then this is called the bright. So this would be the dark, and they come with the yarns already wound up for you, so you can see the fun colors. And then this would be the bright. You can see that. And it's just such a fun satchel. Great project to do. One of your favorites that you guys ordered from the trunk show. Then we did, this was a popular one, the advantageous. You do lots of different stitches. We ordered that for the store, but in different colors. This is a lot of fun, but a little bit, I don't know how to say it, just a little bit different than what we might normally stock. So we also saw a sample briefly that's in these colors, and so this is really fun too. The advantageous scarf, lots of different stitches. Emre just wrapped it around his neck and it just looks so dapper. This one by far was your most favorite one. This one is the Vacation Butterfly Shawl, which is a adaptation of the popular butterfly shawl, and it comes with all the colors that you need. And it's vacation because you have a lot of easy stitches here. This is just striped because the yarn stripes, and then you get into a little bit of the butterfly with the short rows and stuff like that. So we got some of those in. Don't have to wait for those. And then we got in, this one was also very popular here, collecting marbles. I'm trying to get it so that, which is really fun. And it's got these two, kind of a navy in there, and then one of their striped, and you put those two together, and it's just really fabulous. And then last but not least, let's see, let me take this one out because the picture's covered. Sorry for the rattling. This one is Prismarine, and the patterns are included. This one is Prismarine, and it's a lot of fun, and it's got these two colors, the striped and then the black in there too. So those are here. You don't have to wait. We can ship those out. We got some of those in just for you guys. Then, of course, the Killam shawl. I was going to be wearing that this morning, but I thought my needles might get caught in it. As I'm working the store today, I will be wearing this, and I will be taking this off because I can't walk around like this. But the Killam shawl, next to our Raina, our Westjack Queen shawl, this is the most popular kit that we have ever sold, and we have more of these coming. If you happen to see that it's sold out, don't worry, just click the notify me, we got more coming. So we have some of those in the store right now. I just love this piece. And then the sock kits. Oh yeah, sock kits. Okay, so you don't have to make socks with these, but if you do want socks that match, the stripes match line up in the same spot so that when you put your feet out, they both look the same. This is the ticket, because you get 2 wound up balls already divided up and wound up exactly the way, exactly the same. So we have several different variations. I just love these. They're so much fun. But you can, this is also just really 2 skeins or 2 half skeins of fingering yarn. So you can do the same thing with these. You could do anything with fingering yarn. And we've got different variations. We tried to get some that maybe might be a little more, let's see, here might be the little more masculine set. I think this might be the colorway that Emre was wearing when he was here. Blue is always a good option. So it's a great way to get like a striping yarn if you wanted to do it in color work or some other place in your sweaters or your shawls. So look at all that. Yeah. So the the sock kits are really here. And then Emre showed us a sample, and man, I wish we could have kept it, of the textile shawl, and it wasn't out yet. Let me take this out so you can see it. This is a new pattern by Tanis Gray, and we ordered kits for this in 5 different colors. So he brought this magnificent piece that has all these different stitches in it. You knit it flat, and you have different stitches as you go along, and it's made in their beautiful 16, which is their 16 micron count. It's a worsted. It feels like cashmere. It's the one they want to do like a taste test of, can you tell the difference between cashmere and the 16? And so we have it in this original color here, the plum. And then we also got blues, this great blue set. Of course, we had to get green. I'm wearing green. And then, yes, I was a little bit selfish because not only do we have to get green, but we had to get the rusts and the oranges too. But the plums are the colors that Melissa likes. The blues are eternally popular. And then somebody like a really nice neutral set of grays too. So this would also be great. Melissa is probably going to cast on a sweater with this because you get 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. You get 5 skeins, so it's more than enough, and it's worsted. And because it's not a, it's a gradient in this with the separate yarns, you could do a really great sweater, a gradient sweater that way, because you can still make your sleeves match because the yarns are separate. So any worsted pattern gradient, you could do that. In fact, the descent that I'm wearing in fingering also comes in a worsted. So those are all our really fun textile kits, all our Urth kits. They are actually here. They're not pre-orders anymore. And so I'm through with that rustling stuff. So I wanted to let you know that we got all those here. Then, of course, we had to get new bags, right? Because it wouldn't be a good week if we didn't get any new bags. Let me start with the Pleistra bags. This is the one that I love to travel with. So it's canvas, so it's lightweight. It's got a pocket on the outside. I like to put all my essentials there. And then on the inside, you get a whole separate project bag. Thanks, Lila, for saying this is a fun Saturday morning. And then there's lots of other pockets on the inside, too. So lots of stuff going on in there. I just love this bag. So we've got it in rust. It's a backpack. But also, I take this to market with me, and I just kind of sling it over my shoulder as well. So there is rust. There is khaki. We got khaki, nice neutral. Then spring is coming. So we have, oh, what color do we call this? We call this golden yellow. Really happy color. And then we have forest green. I might have to get a new one because then I can have a green one to match my sweater. My car is green too. So we got those in, and then yesterday these came. I just get so excited. Donna makes these drawstring ribbon project bags with us with a little fuzzy goat tag on it. They're just great for actually throwing your project in And then you can throw it into your backpack. Hey, look at that. That kind of matches. So we have some from her last batch, but she also just made us some new ones too. So I call this one Blue Owl, I believe. And this one I called Mushroom, though I see that this one also has a mushroom on it there. This one also has like little scampering bunnies on there. I just love these. I love the way they cinch up, and I love the little tag on there. And then also to keep you organized, we got a new set of O-Snap bags. And this is the small set. I'm trying to think how it's described there. We got just this, right now the larger sizes are back ordered. So rather than get nothing, we were really excited to get these because look at these fun colors. They come in 3 different colors. You get all 3 together. You can, as you can see, you can put them all in there together. It's nice because there's no zipper for anything to get caught on your yarn. So this would be great for a sock project. You could put, I wouldn't put my stitch markers in here, but I would put my other things in here, and it's a really nice mesh so things aren't going to get caught in it, like my awesome tool, my cable needles, my scissors, stuff like that I could put in there. And then this one too, you could put your spare ball of yarn in there. And if you needed to put them back together, you could, but it's such a happy set of colors. Okay, another super fun box. Sherry's using them for color work. That's a great idea, actually. You could put, somebody was showing us how they were knitting 2 sleeves at a time, and they had 1 ball in a Ziploc bag and 1 ball in the other one. That kept them from getting tangled up, but you could do that in there. And Marcia says you can put your tin of markers in there. Yes, that's the ticket. Oh, I just love it when you guys have them. You're so smart. The other thing we got this week are our cross-stitch kits. So I want to know which ones are your favorites. We have this one here. We usually don't get very snarky around here. It's not our style, but we have a few here that are a little bit, this just kind of made us giggle. So we have this one here. We love it when people walk into the store and see this and read it and laugh. It says, I have no idea what I'm doing. It could apply to cross stitch. It could apply to life. So we have that one. Then we have the sun and the moon. So that's really fun too. Then we have Ruth Bader Ginsburg. This is actually our most popular one. Sell that one the most. Oh, and I'm wearing a Descent sweater, which is named after this classic collar here. And regardless of how you feel about RBG, what I like to say is she was relevant to the very end. And isn't that something all of us really hope to be? This one, for us introverts, Madeline thought this was really funny. Please leave by 9. This is probably the snarkiest that we get, but a lot of us tend to be very kind of quiet people, and so we thought this was kind of funny. This one is also as close to a pun as we will get. This one is No Problema. So it's got this little llama guy on there. And cross stitch is very easy. So even if you've never done any embroidery work, the fabric has little holes in it, and you just go and make the little X's, literally little crosses. And I love this one here, doing my best, because isn't that what most of us are really doing, is my best. And then I found this, and I just couldn't resist this. Look how fun this is. This is a clock. And there's 3 different styles that you can do, and it comes with the mechanism, and it comes with the floss and the hoop and everything else. Like, so how perfect for your spare room, your office, to just kind of say, you know, I'm a crafter. I like to do things with my hands and stitch. So I thought this was just a really great supplement, especially if you have people in your life that don't knit, but you want to introduce them to the world of color and making things yourself. Okay, so what I'm working on, I had been working up till now for a big long stretch on my pattern for the Good Vibes tour. So I couldn't show you that because it's exclusive for the box, And so it's a surprise for them. And then 6 months after that box comes out, then I can share the pattern with everybody, you know, sell it and all of that, like we have some of our others. So I couldn't show you what I was working on. So I finished that this week, super excited about it. And I have, like Melissa has gotten me, I've got like 3 sweaters I want to cast on, but I wasn't quite ready and the yarn wasn't quite here. So I've been looking at this sweater. You know, I finished it at Christmas time and the neck was too wide. It was too wide. I wasn't happy putting it on. And so, let me get up a little closer. So I pulled it off the shelf and I have gone over there and I have picked up my stitches right across here. And now I'm going this way. Also, because I got my hair cut on Monday and I cannot stand to sit there and not have any knitting. Like that is just prime knitting time. So I am working on filling in this collar a little bit higher. And so I have tried it on. So I'm showing you this because yes, you want to try your stuff on as you go. And if you finish a sweater and you're not quite happy with the neckline, I've done this before. The other time I did it before, that was on me because I purposefully made it white because I don't like them too close. And I misjudged. So I went back and picked up that. And that one had like a little bit of a roll on it. And so it was different. This one has ribbing. I'm going to tell you, it is not perfect. I tried my best, but I didn't obsess over where I was picking up that stitch. So I made sure I picked them up, you know, right where they join. There is a little bit of a line in there, which could also be attributed to the fact that this is a different skein. I mean, it's hand-dyed yarn, so I'm using a different skein. But I just want you to know that you can keep adapting them. When they're done and you're not that thrilled with it, you can do that. Yes, Sherry, I'm wearing needles, but I'm also attached to my yarn down here, so I can't do this all day. These are size 1 needles, so I don't have stoppers on them because they're so dang small. I do have stoppers when it's in my bag because I can put both needles in on the stopper or in my tube, but I can't like this. But I wanted to just show you that you know, just keep working on it. Make it your own. I put too much work into this with this sticking and everything else for this not to be the way I want it. And also, but it's not so much fun, right? You want to be done. You want to finish it. You want to move on to the other one. This one hangs in the store so that it can do its work selling. This is Malintosh Twist Light Salt, and this is Less Traveled Yarns Tweed Me. And so I'm looking at it all the time. I'm like, I want to wear it, but I don't like how wide it is. Just keep working on it. We'll help you with that too. If you got something and you're not really sure, that's why you do that. And yes, Marcia says, I was wondering why you were wearing needles. So yeah, just doing that so I could show you and get your attention this morning. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm working on. Then next week I'll have some, I'll be through with this and I'll be on to the sweater that I can show you. And I'm sure Melissa will have lots to show you on Tuesday. Thanks for spending some of your Saturday morning with us. Melissa and I are really looking forward to serving you, and we've got lots of things to help you out with. Thank you guys. We're so grateful for you.